Alright guys, so it looks like they may have already been fed, so they don't seem too eager to come over to get some bread. I'm gonna leave a few pieces of bread just in case there's a few swans that haven't had breakfast yet. Where is he? No, I haven't. Where is he? Oh, really? Is this common? Okay. All right, thank you. Enjoy yours. I don't know if you could hear him because I had my microphone disconnected. The guy in the Jeep was asking me if I had seen the bald eagle. I saw a hawk further up, but I did not see a bald eagle, at least not yet. This bird here is a young bird. You see the brown feathers? He's getting his white feathers. Alright guys, so this is the former home of Michael Kennedy, the son of RFK. The new owners have torn the house down and are building a brand new home. Got a little duck swimming upstream, right there. That current is pretty strong, so this little duck has a lot of strength to be going against the current. Now this is as close as I can get, guys, because they've got all these private property signs all over the place now. Alright guys, so I fed the swans early this morning, and then I swung by the former Michael Kennedy home, and now I'm here at Nantasket Beach, Hull, Massachusetts. Really pretty day today. Alright guys, so the title of this video is true. I sold the Ninja 636 last Saturday. Sometimes decisions are easy, and sometimes they're difficult. In the case of the Ninja 636, the decision to sell the bike was both easy and difficult. It was easy because the bike had been hit 3 times. Each time the bike had been hit, the bike was stationary. The first time the bike had been hit, the bike was parked alongside a fence right here. A pickup truck drove by the Ninja 636 down a boat ramp. He stayed there for about 5 minutes and then backed into the Ninja 636, knocking it to the ground, and it fell over on the kickstand side. The second time the bike had been hit, I was parked right here, guys. Alright, so this is the fuel pump island, and they have the fuel pumps on the island, guys. Alright, when I first pulled into the gas station, no one was in the gas station, guys. No one was at the pump area. So I pulled in here on this side. I walked in to make my payment, paid for the gas, walked back out. In the 10 seconds that it took me to pay for the gas, a Jeep pulled in real close to the pump like that, and then I began to pump. My back was towards the Jeep. He then pulled away from the fuel pump island. He hit the Ninja 636 on the tire. When he hit me, I thought the bike was going to go to the right, to the opposite side. It almost fell over, but it managed to stay up. And it was only because I had the nozzle in the tank, guys, that prevented the bike from falling over. I really forcefully just put a grip right on the nozzle and the bike didn't fall over. I will at some point upload that video so you'll at least get to see the Jeep hitting the Ninja 636. The third time the Ninja 636 was hit, I had come down to a traffic light, guys, and normally there'll be another car about 3 or 4 feet behind you, right? But that wasn't the case, guys. The bus was much further behind me, like around here, and he was stopped. And then the Broad Street traffic goes, okay? Both sides went. And then this oncoming traffic came towards me, but I had a red light. And so I had to wait for the cars to make the left. I still had a red light while I was here. And then the bus just plowed into the Ninja 636, guys. I was fortunate that there was a bike rack on the front bumper of the MBTA bus, because it was the bike rack that actually clamped down on the back part of the bike, guys. I think if he had hit me with just his bumper, he might have knocked me over or knocked me off the bike. I also had engine problems with that bike, guys. After the MBTA bus accident, and while the bike was being repaired at the shop, I had a mechanic take a look at the valves on the bike. One of the valves was open this much, and one of the valves was open like that. The bike was in need of a valve adjustment. On the Ninja 636, you have a valve adjustment at 18,000 miles. So at the next 18,000 miles, I was due for a valve adjustment. And I was only about 4,000 miles away from having a valve adjustment. Also, the bike needed a new chain and sprockets, and the bike was shutting down on me, guys. When I had the engine repaired, I was without that bike for 7 months. So between the accidents and the work that the bike was going to need, the shop said that I would need about $2,000 worth of work on that bike, guys. So I decided to sell it. I just couldn't see myself shelling out $2,000 for a bike that I've had nothing but problems with, guys. It was difficult to sell the bike because I really enjoyed riding it. The bike was the one thing that was keeping me going, guys. And honestly, guys, I'm not even sure I'll ever ride a motorcycle again. It's not because of any fear or anything like that. I'm injured, and it's because of my injuries, guys. I can't really talk in length about the injuries. At some point, I'll make a video. When you get hit from behind, guys, it can be really serious because you're not expecting it, and you really can't brace for impact. I really can't go into detail about my injuries right now. I had 2 MRIs, guys. I will explain my injuries at a later date. This is the first winter I won't be riding the Ninja 636. Today it's 52. It's kind of windy, so it does feel cooler than 52. When the sun was out, it felt a lot warmer. Now it seems like it's kind of cloudy. Alright, guys, so if I do recover, I will ride again. But if my injuries remain like this, I'm not going to be riding a motorcycle ever again. And that's all it takes, guys. It takes somebody who's not paying attention. The bus driver claimed that his foot slipped. I couldn't get off the bike, guys, because he was clamped down on me and he was right up against the back of the bike. I couldn't move my right leg to get off the bike. When I did get off the bike, guys, it seemed like he was tucking something down on the left-hand side. Thank goodness I was recording. Alright guys, I can't emphasize it enough. If you're riding a motorcycle, you should definitely be recording while you're riding. You should have a camera mounted to the front of your helmet. If you have extra cameras, mount a camera to your chest. Mount a camera to the rear and front of your motorcycle. It's really dangerous out there, guys. So if you're at a red light, be aware of what's going on behind you. Usually when you're stopped at a red light, the car behind you is about 3 or 4 feet from your bumper. In this case, the MBTA bus was much further back. As I looked at the video, guys, you can see his top marker lights in the left-hand mirror of the Ninja 636. I was wearing this Arctic Cat jacket when the MBTA bus hit me. The bus caused $3,500 in damage, guys. Many of you will be disappointed that I sold the bike. I know a lot of you follow the channel because of the bike, and some of you just like the overall content. But I just couldn't see taking the bike home and not riding it all winter, guys. Wrapping it up, walking past the bike each and every day while the bike was depreciating in value. Hopefully, if my injuries heal, I'll be riding again, guys. Alright guys, so thank you for subscribing to the channel, to the William Travis channel. And I really enjoyed making the videos, guys. So I just wanted to update you with what's going on. Alright guys, so I'm no longer the owner of the 2013 Kawasaki Ninja 636. It's gonna have a new owner, guys. Someone else is gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of that bike. That's gonna do it. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button, and I'll catch you on the next one.